Kelsea Ballerini and Adam Levine are two of the most well-known stars in the country and pop music spheres, respectively. Each of the musicians has carved out diverse receptacles within the business, each contributing its own flavor to the atmosphere of the musical environment. What makes them so fascinating, however, is the fact that they have personalities. There are instances when the connection between Kelsea and Adam is similar to that of Blake Shelton, especially in the context of their banter. Additionally, it is comparable to Adam's frantic but honest rapport with Blake on The Voice. This article investigates the ways in which Kelsea Ballerini reminds Adam Levine of Blake Shelton's no-nonsense approach. It delves into their relationships, the sincerity that they bring to their music, and the shifting narratives of friendship and rivalry. Kelsea Ballerini established herself as a prominent figure in the country music industry with the release of her first album, The First Time, which included music that was both entertaining and honest in its narrative. Her true attitude and honesty, which is evident not just in her music but also in her demeanor, are qualities that Adam Levine admires in her. Kelsea, much like Blake Shelton, represents a fresh attitude toward the concept of genuineness. Adam, who has built his career on being genuine and personable, finds Kelsea's music to be a revitalizing reminder of the reasons why they have been successful in their own genres. Kelsea is someone that Adam identifies as someone who does not participate in games or in the industry's often manufactured turmoil. Akin to Blake's long-standing practice of telling it how it is, regardless of whether he is performing or not. Kelsea Ballerini and Blake Shelton are both examples of artists that are properly defined as no BS. They both acknowledge realities that some people in the industry would choose to ignore. Despite living in a culture that is full of veneers and facades, Kelsea is unshakable in her principles, and Adam Levine admires Kelsea's candor with respect to her personal experiences. There are echoes of it in Kelsea's psalms and public image which she shares with Blake. Adam. Whether it is love, tragedy, or self-discovery that resonates with audiences is a feature that she shares with Blake. Adam. As a consequence of their ability to tell the truth, each of these musicians have garnered a significant amount of support from their respective audiences. One thing that sets them apart is the way in which they deal with adversity. Kelsea uses uplifting songs that leave listeners feeling inspired to communicate her struggles, while Blake typically uses comedy to connect with his audience. Kelsea and Adam do a dance that is very similar to one another, in which they encourage one another to achieve new levels of inventiveness while simultaneously complementing one another's triumphs. This dance strikes a chord with both home viewers and in-person fans. She is a prominent personality in the world of music due to the fact that Kelsea's style usually blurs the borders between country and mainstream music. Adam Levine, who has guided Maroon 5 through a period of success that has often defied expectations, is aware of this combination and sees it as a chance to cooperate rather than compete with other bands. This synergy extends beyond the sounds that they produce individually. It is a reflection of their personalities, which may consist of intense collaboration as well as intense competition. Adam is able to recognize the same genuine sincerity and story that are characteristic of Blake's work when he listens to Kelsea's music. Kelsea, on the other hand, emits a young appearance that is suitable for a new generation of artists. An atmosphere that is both motivating and innovative is produced as a result of their cooperation, especially when they perform together on stage or work together on musical projects. Adam believes that Kelsea is a representation of the future of the business, which is one in which genres are adaptable and boundaries are becoming less rigid. In this way, she brings to mind his own beginnings, when he was seen as an outlier in a setting that was dominated by pop culture enthusiasts. While Blake frequently straddles the line between comedy and sincerity, a balance that keeps viewers guessing, Kelsea brings a level of intensity to the relationship that deepens their interactions. In the same way that Kelsea navigates her way through a country setting that is typically resistant to change, we see not only a new artist collaboration pairing involving Kelsea Ballerini and Adam Levine, but we also see the emergence of a friend-my friendship, similar to the friendship that Adams has with Blake. This blossoming partnership is founded on mutual admiration, a shared dedication to authenticity, and a willingness to challenge each other. Adam is overwhelmed with joy as he watches Kelsea overcome challenges that are comparable to his own, and as a result, he becomes a mentor to her in ways that are reminiscent of Blake's influence on him. The essence of their contact exemplifies the concept that genuine friendships can flourish in the face of competition, as Adam and Blake have both demonstrated over the course of their lives. Each humorous jab that is thrown between Kelsea and Adam adds to their story, illustrating a contemporary network of relationships that are fueled by genuine respect and loaded with competition. These two individuals, Kelsea Ballerini and Adam Levine, are distinguished by the fact that they do not comply with the regulations that govern their sector. The capacity of Kelsea to push the limits of conventional country music is a turning moment in the growth of the genre, according to Adam, who has a pop career that regularly crosses over into R&B and rock. The fact that Kelsea has chosen to include pop elements into her country songs is a reflection of a bigger trend that Adam has successfully pushed throughout his career. Kelsea is a representative of the future generation of artists that are fighting against the established order while keeping to the no BS approach. Because of this, they are brought closer to Blake, who is also expectations in his genre that he has shattered as they break free from the constraints that have been handed down from generation to generation of artists. They make it possible for a new generation of artists who are willing to experiment and investigate every facet of their craft to emerge. This shared goal serves as the basis for their interaction with one another. A collaboration formed not just on the basis of expertise but also on the basis of a commitment to innovation, where revolution and the status quo coexist in the same manner that it has always been prevalent in Blake's business ties. Humor plays a significant role in the relationship between Kelsea and Adam. Fans have grown to love the joyful environment that Blake's discoveries have created, and the witty jabs that Kelsea and Adam have with each other recall that vibe. Having the ability to incorporate comedy into her songs and her public appearance is something that Adam admires Kelsea for, since he is aware that it can be extremely valuable in the high-pressure world of performing. When Blake is trying to connect with his audience, he usually utilizes self-deprecation. Kelsea, on the other hand, emphasizes relatable weaknesses that attract her to her followers. It is because of this laughing that their friendship seems to be more friendly. Kelsea is a pleasant presence in Adam's life, reminiscent of Blake's charm, since their conversations, which are usually packed with information and lighthearted humor, help to alleviate the tension that is caused by work demands. Both relationships serve to remind viewers that underneath the glare of fame is a human experience that is characterized by victories, failures, and most importantly, laughter. Reconstructing the web of connections that bind the dialogue between Kelsea Ballerini and Adam Levine exposes a story that is full of genuine competition and humorous moments. This brings to mind the relationship that Adam and Blake Shelton have. As Kelsea continues to climb in the nation in pop music, Adam is given the opportunity to make a new friend who serves as a source of inspiration and a reminder that their shared experiences legitimize a devotion to honesty in the midst of the magnificence and mayhem that is the music business. The narrative of Kelsea and Adam is illustrative of the ways in which artists may evolve while still remaining committed to their fundamental principles. They are going to continue to test one another via the experiences that they have in common. A joyful tapestry that will be sensed in both their music and their life is woven together by lighthearted banter and genuine appreciation of one another. The journey that Kelsea Ballerini and Adam Levine have taken together serves as an illuminating example of how to push boundaries while still maintaining one's authenticity as the music business continues to grow. In an industry that is plagued with deception, they serve as a potent reminder that honesty, in the end, is the most important thing. In addition, when you embrace yourself and the artists around you, there is no room for nonsense.